Hi you guys, welcome back to another video. It is Shamira here, and why is my phone moving? In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to actually self-study for the CPC exam yourself. So I'm going to be putting myself in your position as a new person to medical coding. What exactly should I be doing? Where should I go? I'm going to show you guys that step by step. Tip number one is you'll need to figure out which association you want to get certified through. The one that I get my certifications through or that I'm a member of is the AAPC. Tip number two is you want to make sure you get their study guide. For me, I did AAPC and I made sure I had got the study guide for them. And I cannot find that study guide anywhere. I don't know what I did with my study guide, but I cannot find it. And I took my exam back in 2016. So I have no idea what happened. I actually think I might have given it away. I think I gave it to my best friend at the time. Does she have it today? I don't know. You want to make sure that you have the study guide. There's also a prep course, but I was having a hard time just purchasing the course itself. It was making me purchase the entire bundle where they include my exam, they include my books, and I don't want somebody to have to purchase that entire bundle if they already have their books. You don't need two sets of books at all. So let me show you guys what I'm talking about. So I'm going to go over to the AAPC's website. Okay, so right now you guys are going to see the screen recording. And what I'm going to do is I'm on the AAPC's website and I'm going to go to certification and I'm going to go over here to CPC. So when you get here, you are going to get a lot of information because if this is somebody that is just really trying to get started and figure out what they need to do, of course you want to go out to the website to figure out what all you need to do. So I would read this information thoroughly and go through to see what the requirements are. What are my options? You have options to take the exam online or in person. You see that if you do it online, you get one attempt. If you do it in person, you get two attempts. Online is a little bit cheaper. And what else? You can actually take the exam online sooner than you would with scheduling an exam. So all this information I would be reading through to see what I need to do. And then we have this information down here. So you have your one exam that you can purchase for the online option, or you have the in-person option where you can get two attempts for this. And if you just want to purchase the exam itself, it would be $399. But you would also have to add on the membership, which would come out to, let me click this one, a little under $600 is what you would get. But if you need to get the CPC exam, you also want to purchase the practice exams, the study guide, and the CPC exam review. Me personally, I would have probably went with all of them because I want to get all the information that is going to be available to me since I'm doing this on my own. I don't want to just get the CPC exam and then watch a few YouTube videos. I want to have as much information in my hand to help me on this exam. So that is what I would do. And this is the price that you would be looking at. They also include the membership fee. But if you need your books, you would have to include those fees as well. And you see that it is going up a little bit more. And then it looks like there's an option for another bundle of practice exams. But if you guys have been watching my videos, I do have one on free practice exams and how you guys can get those through Amazon Kindle Unlimited. I will link that video above for those of you that have not seen it. So before you go purchasing a whole bunch of practice exams, check out the free ones first. And then if you feel like you need more, then come back and obviously, purchase them. But there is that option as well. So that is what I would do. I would be looking at making sure I purchase my exam because I'm serious. If you are serious about it, you're going to purchase that exam. And I'm not sure if you have a time frame on when you can take the exam from purchase, but I'm going to make sure I'm purchasing that exam because I'm serious about this. I'm going to get practice exams, the study guide, and the CPC exam review. And down below, if you go a little bit further, you'll see the breakdown of how many questions per series that they are going to have on the exam. I would take note of that. Majority of the questions are going to be on the CPC manual. So I would make sure I'm thoroughly studying mainly in the CPT book, versus, spending so much time on the Hicks Picks book, because that's only going to be 5 questions. Now, can these Hicks Picks questions be the tiebreaker, if that's the right term to use? Yes. So you don't want to sit there and say, okay, I don't need to care about Hicks Picks and answering those, because that could be the 5 questions that get you to pass the exam. And it doesn't matter if you have a 71%, a 72%, you passed. So somebody that scores 100 and somebody scores a 71, y'all getting the same certification. So it really doesn't matter. What else? Test tips. So if you go over here to test tips, you'll see that they give information on the CPC exam, and there's an option to click view now. And I'll have the link for this as well in the comments. All the links will be in the comments. I'm not sure if I said that already. If I did, I'm saying it again in case you might have skipped over it. But yes, you can sign up to get notified when new questions are posted. So right now, these are the 2 questions that they are posting for you to see what the type of questions will be on the exam. And if you sign up, they will notify you when new ones are posted. And they'll also give you some test tips. So for somebody doing this on their own, you definitely want to have that information, because they are here to pretty much help you and let you know what's going to be on the exam. So that was a few things that I just touched on. Another thing that I would do is I wanted to show you guys those courses though. So if I go back here, and then I think it was preparation course. I'll show you guys what I was talking about. Okay, so here are some courses. And these are the 3 options that you have. This one is self-paced. And this one is self-paced and hands-on. And then this one is live online plus hands-on experience. Now you can see these get pretty pricey, these different packages, but I could not purchase this course by itself. It's always linked with all this info, with all these other add-ons. So I'm not sure if they have it set up that way, but like I was saying, I don't want you guys to have to purchase all these things if you guys have already purchased a bundle. So like on that previous bundle I showed you, you guys had got the practice exams, the study guide, you could add on the books and the exam review. Well, I don't expect you guys to pay this and then get double the information. So I'm not sure if they have that separate. I couldn't find it anywhere on their website where you can purchase it separate. So if you guys want the course, I would say get this bundle. It is a lot more than the $1,000 and something that we had seen previously, but that's your choice to make. Okay, so off of this, I think I touched on all of them. I did study guide and I did the test tips. So another thing that I would do is I would do my research. So getting on the internet, looking for information. I have a video on self-study websites. I will be all over those websites. I have a separate video, so I'm not going to go into detail of that video, because that video, I do another screen share where I'm showing you those websites you need to be on to help you on your exam. So that's going to be linked down below as well. Check out those websites because they're going to be very, very helpful. YouTube, you're already on YouTube clearly, but if you're new to my channel, I have an entire coding playlist of videos, okay, of helping you navigate through your CPT manuals, your ICD-10 manuals. That is going to be your main thing, is navigating, knowing how to look up these codes and apply the right codes. That is what you're being tested on. We all know how to read. So it's not reading the information, it's do you know how to apply the correct code to what you just read. Navigating through your books, making sure you are in the right books, which is not that hard. ICD-10 is your diagnosis code, CPT is your procedure codes, and Hicks Picks is usually the supply or the drug or what else? Is that pretty much it? Yeah, it's like supplies, drugs, and that stuff. And then sometimes the Medicare codes are also in the Hicks Picks book. So sometimes Medicare does not want you to use CPT codes, for instance, like your annual well visits or your, what are they called? Like your women well exams. They don't want you to use the preventative codes. They want you to use the G and the Q codes. So yeah, you can figure out all that information. I'm pretty sure it'll be in the study guide. You want to make sure you are on YouTube doing your research. And there's plenty of other YouTubers out here that do medical coding videos. Don't just watch my videos. Take information from me, take information from them, and it'll all come together. I did not have YouTube when I started out. So to see what information is on YouTube now, to get into medical coding is crazy to me. Anybody could do this on their own, seriously. Anybody. Also, watch surgeries and procedures being performed. I cannot tell you how much it makes the operative note seem so simple when you see the surgery being done. So when I was studying for the obstetrics and gynecology certification, I was watching laparoscopic procedures on hysterectomies, oophorectomies, colpopexies, what else? Anterior and posterior repairs. I was watching all that stuff. So that way, when I'm reading the op notes, I knew exactly what they were doing. So maybe once you get to the surgery side, make sure, or the surgery section of your CPT book, and you are reading op notes and stuff like that on the practice exams, look up those surgeries if it's not making sense. Like, why would they do this? Look it up, watch them do it, and then hopefully it'll make sense for you. Oh, another thing that I want to show you guys is the syllabus. Here it is right here. So I'm going to screen share again. It says download the CPC course syllabus, and they have this information here for you to review. Now, if you're doing the course, you'll have this information in your course, but this is also available to the public clearly, where you can review and see what that syllabus is going to look like. So you could even use this as a guide on what you should do as an outline, I guess you can say, to help you keep yourself on track. So you can use this syllabus as your very own syllabus and know which section you need to check off what you did, because this is going to basically tell you how you would get through your course. And this is stuff that you should be studying on your own. So get that study guide and maybe print out their syllabus for this to kind of create or use it as your own syllabus. If I go back to that study guide, yeah, that was just a table of contents I showed you guys already. But yeah, I hope I showed you guys that already. If not, here's what the study guide had looked like. Here's the study guide for the CPC certification exam. And as you go through, I had already went through this earlier, and this is 300 and some pages long. They're not going to give you that. They only give us the first 23 pages, but this study guide is very, very lengthy. So you want to make sure that you purchase this to help you as you study on your own, because this is something that I definitely would purchase for sure if I'm doing this on my own. And yeah, so that is it for this video. I hope it was helpful for you guys. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, because I'm giving you guys some good gems, okay? I'm not here just giving you guys information that you can't use. I'm giving you information that you guys should be using if you guys are serious about it. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye.